Hi guys, I am going to show you how to put the belly bar on a Baby Jogger CD Select. This is the belly bar, here's the other piece. This is the same way you would put the, oh, my mind is going blank right now. That you would put the child tray on, the stroller. So I'm going to start out, it tells you the directions, I've got them right here. It tells you to put this part on first. But I'm going to put this part on first just because I don't have to cross over much. I just have to make sure. Okay. So here we go. The only thing that I hate about how these things go on is, okay, drop that down. Hopefully you guys can still see. I just dropped it. There we go. So first off, you need to take this seat off. Then you slide it over. You push the button down, and then you turn it, and it'll snap on. There we go. So that side is on. And it's going to kind of tilt back because I did not put the seat back on. Because I still need this side. So then this one's kind of similar. There's where you slide it on, you slide this and you match it up with the button. And to take it off, you need to push the button and kind of pull it off. That's why I wish, this is the only thing I really do not care for about the Baby Jogger City Select is how these pieces go on. Because as you can see, they're kind of a pain. And I'll push, turn, push. And then I am going to attach the seat back to the frame. There we go. And then you slide that on. The thing that I do like about this belly bar is you can adjust the height. So you can have it higher for like an older child, I guess. You can have it there. You can have it down further. So it makes it adjustable. And then I was going to try to put on the belly bar pad. Hopefully I can get this on because I now see my camera battery is blinking and I realize I grabbed the bad battery. So it just Velcros on. This one is a little bit longer than this belly bar because this belly bar is kind of short, but actually it fits. So that will be nice. And then you can higher it up and just push it down for their legs, or for a smaller child that might not have their legs out as far, or you can just set it on their legs. But I am going to get a different battery and then I will do the demonstration with the multifunction adapter. So I will see everybody in a bit. Hi guys, I am continuing. I showed how to put on the belly bar on my Baby Jogger City Select. And I got this multifunction adapter. These are kind of harder to find. Let's see, I'll show it right here. The shipper put the label on it, yeah. But it works with the Baby Trend, the Chicco, the Cybex, the Nuna, the Evenflow, the Graco Classic connects, not the Click connects. Those are a different adapter. Moxie Cozy and Perego. So I did not get the directions with this. I did find a set online. There's a couple different variations. There's this version, and then there's one that takes the Nuna Pippa off. And it's, now they have different adapters. I wanted this multifunctional one because me being me, I change car seats quite a bit. I believe the Britax one I have currently is the longest I've had a car seat. One specific car seat, I think. Yeah, it's been almost a year. And I had that Chicco one, but for a while as well. But anyways, so I have got the adapter, and I have, like I said, I found some directions online. I downloaded them, so I'm going to kind of just walk you guys through the different setups. So this is, where do we go? This is the U-shaped A bar, and this is the U-shaped B bar. And how this always goes in, and then these are the adapters. There's one over on that side, and then there's one on this side. And like all baby joggers, they are labeled. So there is a big, I don't know if you guys can see that L for the left side. And when they do this, it is, the left is always your left hand side as you're facing the stroller. So if you can never remember that, down on the front wheel, down here, the front wheel, right here, there is an L. You probably can't see that in the shadow, but there is a letter L down there as well. So that tells you it's the left side. So first off, you make sure you get your right and left in. And then this is going to be the Chicco setup. So you slide in adapter A. Have that flipped over. And you slide in adapter B. And I will show you in a second what it over on this side it's going to look like. So right here you can see there's a green button and then there's a red spot. So I'm just going to push them in. I got to push the button down. And there we go. And you'll hear the click and you can see the green button pop out. And then this model has these little tabs to tighten it in the adapter. So like I said, this is the Chicco setup. And then this one also has a safety belt for stability. Of course, they're always going to recommend using it. For me, for the dolls, I probably won't. I don't have a Chicco car seat, but this is just the way it is set up for that. And I believe Chicco is the only one that uses it in this formation. Sorry guys, my computer is running slow. And I dropped one of my pieces. So yeah, this is the Chicco. It always has the top. It has like this bar that it comes out and goes down. It's like a step. And then in the front, it curves up. This is what the current Chicco adapter looks like. It doesn't have the post on it. It's just pretty much like it's cut off here. And you don't have here where you slide it in and whatnot. And it doesn't have the safety strap. But basically, there are these little nubs on the sides. That is where your Chicco car seat, when you sit it in, it'll kind of have like a spot that'll grab on here. But the Chicco car seats, like even in their own strollers, have the spot they attach to. And there's these little, I think they're usually orange, things on the side of the car seat that'll attach here to hold it in place. Like I said, the new Chicco car seat adapter doesn't have this part, and it's just the frame. I could have easily purchased that at Bye Bye Baby. When I was at Bye Bye Baby, I actually looked at it, but I did not get it. So I wanted this multi-function version, just because, I mean, obviously, if you're getting the stroller for a child, a real baby, you're not going to be switching car seats as much as I do for my dolls. So next, we are going to go on to sorry guys, my computer is being really slow. I've got the directions on it. Oh. Now it won't. Oh, here we go. So, I'm just leaving this portion in, and I am going to set this up for the Graco Classic Connect. If you're buying a new Graco car seat, you're most likely getting the Click Connect version. There are some Classic Connect versions out there, but they are getting harder to find and most likely expired, close to being expired. If you see one, most likely it is expired or very close to it. So for the Graco Classic Connect with this one, you need A, B, C, and D. The D is, bar D is actually, this one's called Spring Support C, and this one is actually called the Graco Support Bar. So first you're going to have to install the springboard, or spring one, and all it is there's these little holes in adapter B. So you put one post in a hole, and then you pull back, and I can't pull back hard enough. There we go. You slide it in. So that is C. Now to add D. D, you kind of slide on the ends of the bars. Let's do, take this out of frame so I can get it in. You slide it in, those bars, and then in the front there's these two little spots that will clip on. You heard the click. Once again, you slide it on to the red post. The reason why I'm showing all the configurations is because honestly, before I got this adapter and found the directions online, I looked all over the internet, including YouTube, on this universal adapter. And really, all I could find that when they talked about this universal adapter, they show like it completely put together already for one single car seat. And then they'd show, oh, this is how you attach it to your stroller. And then here's how you put this specific car seat in. And none of them were in one video together, and none of them even talked about half of these car seats. So, like I said, this car seat is not as common. I know that a lot of people in the doll world still have a lot of the Graco Classic Connect car seats. And then, once again, you set the car seat down, and that red handle on the back of the car seat, it has like a hook, and it'll come out and a hook onto here, and you'll hear a snap, and then it'll also hook, there's these two spots in the front, and the car seat will hook onto those as well. When it hooks into the base, it hooks in this spot and in this spot. So it'll be pretty secure, and once again, the safety belt for extra measure. But yeah, a lot, and if you want a universal adapter, but you know you're not going to get that Classic Connect, because this was my biggest thing before. I bought this actually even before I found the directions. And, I found this before, or I bought this before I found the directions on which configuration is what. So a lot of times online you can find them, the U-shaped bars with the spring bar C, but it's missing bar D. Finding this whole configuration was actually, in most cases, pretty spendy. Like finding it on eBay, I was looking at spending like almost $100 for this specific one. And I really didn't want to spend that much. So I lucked out. The seller actually, when they posted it, they posted pictures of just the Chicco adapter without these pieces on it. And they didn't post a picture of the box either. So when I was reading the description, it talked about the Nuna, it talked about the even flow car seat, it talked about like all the car seats that this stroller or this adapter could use. And I'm like, well, that's gotta be the correct one. And so I asked the seller for pictures, and of course it was the correct one. So I was ecstatic. I got it for a fantastic price. It was they said it was a return box, and I mean, it does look pretty good. There are a few scratches on it, but it was missing the directions. And like, once again, I found them online. So I am going to pop this off. And so like I said, this bar is pretty much only for the Classic Connect Graco seats. It's actually called the Graco bar. The Graco support bar. So I still have the spring bar C on, and I'm going to slide that back on. And this is for, let's see if my computer's going to like me now. Where am I will be right back, guys. My computer is just like froze up. To tell you which seats work with just bar seats. I'm going to snap it together. I really wish I had all these seats to show you guys. But that would obviously be very expensive. So I will figure out which ones go with bar C, and I will be back in a bit. Okay guys, I was able to finally get my computer to cooperate. So, using this configuration with A, B, and C, the spring support bar, this is what you use for a peg Perego. You just sit it in, it'll snap, and then once again, use your safety belt. And then this is what's kind of confusing me. So, if you want to use this with baby trend, even flow, or safety first, you take out your spring bar and you go back to the Chicco version. I don't know if these ones like snap in somewhere or if it's just, it supports it and then you use the safety belt to keep it on. Because honestly, I don't understand why they're so adamant that this one is separate from the Chicco one and how it is in the directions. That's what's confusing me. And then the last is the Cybex, Moxie Cozy, and Nuna Pippa. And for that one, you just pop these off. That dropped down. Yeah, it must have. So take them apart. You don't need any of those brackets. You just need these two little guys. Make sure they're locked down. And those car seats slide right onto the adapters. And then they all, I believe, have little buttons on the sides, kind of where the adapters are, to release them from the brackets. So you just need the two brackets for the Nuna, the Cybex, and the Moxie Cozy. The Nuna, like there is an actual Nuna adapter now. And the only thing that drives me nuts about the actual Nuna adapter is it's got basically these, and then it looks like it has like these safety belt thing, but it's got like these hook things that you actually have to pull the handle bar up on the stroller, and then you have to attach them right here. Like they fit right in there. And that kind of drives me nuts. They said it's to keep for stability on that one, and it's like, but like a shorter person like me, I don't want that handlebar all the way up. So once again, put the Nuna on this adapter, and then you've got your buckle to secure it. So that's the different ways. I honestly am contemplating next time I go to Waco to the mall, the Dillard's there, I've shown in another video, the Dillard's there has in the Build-A-Bear video with my kids, we went to Dillard's and they have the Nuna Pippa light. And I played around with it a little bit in the store. My kids were with me. They were kind of driving me nuts and they were getting at each other. So I didn't really get to play with it all too much. Next time I go, I want to take my husband with. And my kids, there's like a putt-putt golf place in the mall. So I'm thinking like having him take the kids to the putt-putt place. And then I will go back to Dillard's and kind of play around with that car seat more. I want to bring my baby jogger with, and I'm going to bring the adapters with. And just kind of see how it works with the adapters, because I am seriously considering for our next child to possibly get a Nuna Pippa. That's one of my contenders. I really want a car seat with a load leg. Man, and by then, who knows if other car seats will have load legs. I know Evenflow, shockingly, just came out with a car seat that has a load leg on it. That's more of a budget-friendly one. But I really want a car seat with a load leg. So that's one of my priorities for a seat. And the Nuna has it. The Cybex has it. Perego has them. Moxie Cozy has a different type of rebound, I believe. But, and like I said, there's that new Evenflow seat that just came out that has a load leg. For those that don't know what a load leg is, it's on the car seat base. It's the thing on the back that touches... It's the thing on the back that touches the ground or like the floor in your car. And I mean, for Reborns, or dolls, I'm not concerned, but the load leg helps with rotation in an accident. So the rebound leg and the car seat take more of the force so it doesn't transfer to baby. So that's my reasoning behind that. My husband's actually on board with finding a seat that has a load leg. My only issue is my van. I can't use the load leg in the second floor of the van, or second row of the van, because I have stow and go. And you can't use it on stow and go, and the recline of my seats, you can't use, or the Pippa's base doesn't fit as well. So if I got a Pippa, I'd have to put it in the second row. So I'm trying to find another option. I know there's other seats out there. I'm hoping by the time we have a third child, there'll be something else. Oh, Cleek is coming out with a new infant seat. I can't remember what they're calling the infant seat. But that has a load leg as well. So hopefully by the time I need it, there will be other options out there. But I just kind of want to play around, kind of keep my options. I want to do another Bye Bye Baby trip. My local Bye Bye Baby did not carry the Nuna Pippas in store, so that I would have to do at Dillard's like I said, the Dillard's in Waco. But I'm also, I mean, when we were there last time, I would have spent a lot more time in like the baby or like the car seat stroller section, and just kind of played around. They had some Moxie Cozies there, and I believe I saw some Cybex seats there as well. And once again, it would just be those adapters. But I'm kind of thinking of taking my stroller in and trying those seats. Trying to think a Target. Our Walmart has all the car seats like attached to the shelf, so you can't even take them down to really look at them. So I might take it sometime without these two bars to like Target and try out like the Evenflow car seats that are currently on the market. And the Safety First. The Safety First is any Durrell seat. Durrell is the company that owns Safety First. They also own Costco, Eddie Bauer, Moxie Cozy. They own them. And who else do they own? Safety First, Moxie Cozy, Eddie Bauer, Costco. I think that's it. But they own quite a few different brands, so just kind of try different ones out. Of course, I'll bring you guys along when I do that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish I could have shown the different seats on it. I plan to do that, like I said, in another video. I might actually just take it to Walmart or Target sometime and kind of play around when I have some time, when the kids are in school, and take this frame with and just try a few different configurations. Obviously, I won't need D, so literally I could just leave that at home and just take it with A, B, and C and try it in the different configurations, because C I can just literally pop in and out and just take the stroller and see how the different seats work. So maybe I'll do that in another video, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all later.